Hey there Twisters, LI Balloon Guy here with our very first Twister Tips video. Today we're going to be doing some basic fundamentals. We're going to be talking about all the ways you can inflate a balloon. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and grab your balloons, stretch out those fingers because we're going to start twisting now. Before we put any air in the balloon, we want to give the balloon a nice stretch. This will minimize the chances that the balloon pops while we try to inflate it. When you first start out, you're probably going to have one of these hand pumps. This is a Qualatex dual action hand pump. What that means is that when you pull out or push down, it's going to put air into the balloon. These are really high quality, and I've used them for years and years and years. I actually keep one in my glove box as a backup just in case my main pump ever breaks. If you're going to go with the hand pump route, please make sure you don't get the ones at Walmart or Party City. They're usually garbage. Most of them are single action, so that means they only make air when you push in, which means you're going to do twice as much work as you need to inflate your balloons. If you have any problems finding this exact one, I've got a link down below so you don't have to go stressing out over where to find it. If you don't like using a hand pump because they're kind of unwieldy and there's no real good place to put them while you're twisting, I highly recommend a freestanding pump. This is what's called a Fibert air pump. The Fibert's construction is lightweight, it's made mostly of plastic and PVC piping, and it acts kind of like a bicycle pump. You can pretty much inflate a 260 almost all the way on a single pump. And now the demonstration portion of our show. As you can see, with one pump, we filled it almost all the way to the tip. Cool. What's nice is at the time of shooting this video, the Fibert pump is only about $100 plus shipping on their website. Once again, I'll put the link down below. Finally, the last pump we're going to talk about today is an electric pump. This is a Lagenda air inflator, and I use this primarily for when I do decor work. I don't do a lot of decor work, but when I do, I need to make sure that each of the balloons is filled to the exact same proportions. What's nice is this has a built-in timer that I can set and make sure that it only inflates for that amount of time, thus making sure all our balloons are exactly the same. The Lagenda is a great pump for inflating a small amount of balloons. However, it doesn't really have a very long-lasting battery life, and if you want to run it off AC, you're going to have an outlet at your disposal at all times, which at some time, for some parties, that's not really feasible. However, despite all that, it's a powerful little pump that can really go the distance. If it's something you're interested in, once again, it's down there in the link below. However, it is the most expensive of the three. I would not buy this unless I was really considering a career as a balloon sculptor. The last thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is what not to use to inflate a balloon. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, do not use your mouth to inflate a balloon. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Here are the reasons why. Number one, ick! You're literally giving somebody something that's been in your mouth. In this day and age, with everything that's going on in the world right now, this is a time not to be spreading your germs around. Number two, kids like to mimic the things that adults do. If a kid sees you putting a balloon in your mouth, they're probably going to put a balloon in their mouth. And if they put a balloon in their mouth, they could pop one and choke on the pieces, and that's not something anybody wants. Finally, rule number three, it's actually kind of dangerous. There's a specific technique to blowing up a balloon with your mouth. I actually cannot do it. I'm not good at it. I don't do it correctly. You risk hurting your lungs, hurting your eyeballs, and hurting your, self-esteem. Either way, don't do it. Alright guys, that concludes our first Twister Tips video. If you guys have any questions about the balloon pumps that I showed you today, go ahead and put a question down in the comments below. If you like the videos, as always, please hit the subscribe button so you get updated on the new videos every week. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week in our next video.